It is not easy to talk about suicide, but we need to talk if we want to prevent it and stop losing our young people. Elders say suicide didn't exist within the communities of Australia's Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people before colonisation, but has reached crisis point in just a few decades. Now we have a major crisis within the communities of Australia's First Nations peoples. In Australia, young Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders are 4 times more likely to suicide compared to other Australian youth. Back in 2010, staff in Broome, Western Australia, working for the Alive and Kicking Goals Suicide Prevention Project, were helping young people. They wanted to try using mobile phones and apps to see if they could make a difference in preventing suicides. They wanted to know, would a young person use an app when they were stressing out or thinking about suicide? Could the community help create this app? Could an app help people in remote communities where there are no health services? It could be used when clinics are shut and for people who feel too much shame to get help face to face. It would be confidential too. So in partnership with the Black Dog Institute, the community worked together to create and test a new mobile health app for suicide prevention. The result is iBobbly. Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander artists and graphic designers created new artwork for the app. Young people gave advice on what language to use, and local people gave their voices for the audio recordings and stories. Everything that is seen, heard and experienced in the app was shaped by Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander community members to ensure that iBobbly is culturally safe. Self-help activities in the app help people to manage thoughts, feelings and to decide what is important in their lives. These activities are to help reduce suicidal thinking, depression, distress and impulsivity. 61 young people from the Kimberley used the app for 6 weeks. It was downloaded to a tablet and did not need the internet to work. People in remote areas liked it because it was easy to use, confidential. They could decide if they used it or not. It was a good distraction in times of stress, and they could use it any time of day or night. People described how they were feeling before and after using iBobbly. The results were pretty good. Users felt much better and less depressed after using the app for 6 weeks. The app proved it worked by significantly reducing depression by 42% and distress by 28%. It was also positive to see a 30% reduction in suicidal thinking scores. Impulsivity means doing things without thinking. This didn't really change at all for app users, with just a 2% reduction. Overall, this means that the app had a positive impact on people's lives and taught them how to cope in a better way with their thoughts and feelings. There was strong community support for the app, with only 2 participants not finishing the trial. The results are encouraging. The suicide issue is complex and needs more research and testing. So iBobbly version 2 has been developed, taking on board feedback from the community. The new app is now available for more people in more communities in more areas of Australia. That's the iBobbly story so far, and it's only the beginning. If iBobbly sounds like something you'd be interested in learning more about to help you or a family or community member, give us a call on 02 93 82 3841.